encontramos en el segundo día de Fashion Week. Estamos hoy con el invitado especial, Naeem Khan. Naeem, thank you so much for being with us today.
My
It's an
pleasure.
honor
I'm so
to have
happy
you on
to
our
be here.
show.
No,
Thank you.
great. How are you, Keely?
Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Yes.
We're so excited to have you today.
Thank you.
I would ask you first, I was wondering if you could tell us something about yourself that maybe no one knows.
Good. Well, I think most people know most about me, but I like racing cars, I like cooking, and I like decorating. So all those things are things which are apart from fashion, and I love doing those.
Awesome. My dad's a chef, so next time you're here, I'll have to have you over to cook
Oh my
with
God,
us.
you have no idea.
Okay,
I should have been 900 pounds.
Well, you're not. You look great, so that's good. The second question I was going to ask you, if you could tell us a little bit more about the inspiration behind your designs today, colors, patterns, where does that inspiration come from?
So when I first started to work in America, I was only 19 years old. And I met Halston, who was the biggest designer, and I was his assistant. So to me, life in the 70s and 80s was so colorful in New York because Studio 54, working with Andy Warhol, with Martha Graham, and all that happened at that time are such a vivid memory in my head. So to me, this collection was based on my times of my journey as a young man working for Halston. So this is my new vision of my past.
That's amazing. I love it. I cannot wait to see what's coming out tonight.
Yeah.
Another question I was going to ask you, what is your favorite part about being a fashion designer?
I get to meet the most amazing people, number one. Number two, through my, because of the following, I get to do work like either for the blind or doing charity work. To me, if I can make a difference through fashion, that is my most important thing.
That's amazing. I love that you think that way because in Honduras, obviously, we have a lot of
course.
problems. So tonight, you're helping a lot of people as well.
Well,
and thank you for that.
Thank you.
Another question I was going to ask you, who is a person that has inspired you the most? Like, who is someone that you've dressed in the past that you would say, like, I loved dressing this person?
I mean, the meaningful person who's really, really inspired me is the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama. Because apart from being fabulously beautiful and she is the most amazingly kind-hearted, somebody who you would meet and she's the warmest, nicest person who really cares for this universe and who really who's made a lot of difference to so many people. And she is my biggest inspiration.
That's amazing. I'm so glad that you got to do that. Last question. I know everyone handles nerves differently, but for you, when you know your first model is about to step onto the runway, what is going through your mind?
There's a lot going through my mind. I mean, first of all, I'm always nervous because to me it's always such a big moment. But after doing it for so many years, I mean, it's got a little better. But usually it's my family. I think of my children, my parents, and it calms me down because to me, who am I doing this for? I'm doing it, of course, for myself, but also to keep this heritage of my family alive.
That's awesome. I'm so excited to see what you're going to show us tonight. And thank you so much for being with us. I really appreciate it. Thank you.